Bonjour. Hello.
Bonjour guys.
Hey guys. Welcome back here in our channel and in these videos. Yeah, today there is an invitation to ride with us. We are traveling from one place to another. we visited dear friends, very dearest friends in the central part of France, and now we are driving back home to Set. Yeah, Germaine, if you are watching that, thank you. Thank you for having us. So appreciate our time together. Always, the invitation here is to reflect together on the one and only topic of awakening, liberation, freedom, authenticity. What else? Liberation. I said that. Yeah, and yeah, let's just spend some time together.
And to start with ideas. Let's notice first idea what we are. Just an idea. We cannot wake up from ideas. Just notice that this idea. In this very moment. So idea that we are born with a persona, only idea. No need to change. Nothing in your experience
Needs to be changed.
needs to be changed in order to stop this idea. It's just idea. It doesn't matter what emotions are here, what kind of thoughts are here, what kind of it doesn't matter. What matters is idea. I'm personality. What does it mean? Concept. So okay. And then what to do with our emotions are here. Shame, guilt, everything is here.
Fear.
And now let's notice freedom. Idea that there is something wrong with you, that you are guilty, that you are ashamed, that you are unworthy. Just ideas. It's not true. Trauma is only idea. And we spoke with Charmaine, with our friend. And she's trauma worker so many years, and she said, I found that this is a lie. There is no trauma locked in the body, this idea.
Projected by the mind, yeah. It's all happening in the mind.
Just idea. No need to blame nothing, something, anything. Just idea. You are not traumatized. This idea, concept. Trauma is only memory. Idea that there is a trauma, and memory is coming. What does mean trauma? I happened this and that. All this is. And now without this idea that there is a trauma, some memory about something that happened in the past but is not present here. So this cannot be locked. How story can be locked in the body? There is no such thing. And now, and you can say, yeah, but there is something in the body.
There are sensations. There are
Okay, let's go there.
feelings.
Can you find in this very moment something else than Kundalini energy itself? No trauma locked, no anger suppressed, no nothing, no shame, no feeling of shame, no feeling of only these two. There is nothing wrong with you. And there are no emotions. Only Kundalini, fresh, right now. Like water in the tap. Pure water, pure energy. Feel this. This is freedom. From ideas that there is something wrong with you. Notice this idea. There is something wrong with me. I'm unworthy. I should pray, should deserve. Only ideas. It's not true. I should get rid of my ego. This idea, the ego is idea.
It's a subtle trap also.
Yeah, ego is an idea. How you can get rid of idea? It's nonsense. I have an ego, there is ego and I should fight with it. This idea that there is something wrong with you, but there is no ego, there is nothing wrong with you. Check, this is. Do you need to meditate, to practice something, to find that this idea? How you can heal yourself from your own ideas? Just notice this idea is not true. Guys, it is so simple. It's extremely simple.
It is so simple that it is like scary simple, and the mind has this tendency to constantly dismiss the simplicity and to complicate stuff. And there is nothing wrong in that, just to notice that it is going on something like that. Also to notice if there is a resistance, if there is grasping or holding on to the story of my so-called life.
Every contraction in the body that you feel is not to lock trauma. This idea that there is something wrong with you, just notice a PIS contraction in the body. Just notice idea, and then there is nothing wrong with me. And then you can go deep in you and to find all the juiciness that you are. Richness, abundance. Pleasure.
Joy.
Yeah, this is pleasure. This is very profound pleasure.
This is the ecstasy, being with yourself. It's like there is something ecstatic in that being deeper here, with yourself, in yourself.
And this is not ego, because ego is an idea. Ego cannot feel ecstatic, and we should get rid of that. It's nonsense. Santa Claus to feel ecstatic. There is no ego. Is there time?
It seems there is, but there isn't. For the last 2 weeks, apparent weeks, we travel so much. And in the end, it's like we're here, never moved from here.
Yeah.
This is stillness moving right now in this very moment. Only
Except
the appearances are changing.
everything as your, let's say, divine dream, or something like this.
Sorry.
You are one and the same. This here is like mirage in a desert. It's not real. But this doesn't mean that this is wrong. No. Why should be wrong? It's all ideas, all nonsense.
Yeah, and these ideas, if they seem really persistent or solid or like, usually the ideas, prior to be seen as ideas or beliefs only, they seem very real, very stable, I would say. Like they seem like truth. Like, that's it. But the invitation is to be curious and to question those. And when we are together, when we gather together, either we are having like a meeting one-on-one, or we are, the best is like to be together in person, something is being revealed within that space that is beyond any description, any words, any expectations. The ideas or beliefs are being exposed in a very profound and beautiful way. Yeah, I want just to share how touched I am from the weekend in Barcelona.
Yeah.
Guys, love you, everyone, if you're watching that. It was such a deep, rich, and lovely experience. So much freedom, so much expansion. Friends are sharing beautiful things. Their own experience, actually, not like, yeah. I'm constantly amazed of how much is possible when we come together like that. And you see that these words that are being spoken in the videos, they're just a lived truth. They're not. It's not like imagination. It becomes your experience. I mean, the lived experience. You don't have to believe. You don't have to follow. Just, this becomes your experience.
Yeah. And how we reach this experience. Simply check these ideas that there is something wrong in you. Just untie it. This is not just ideas that there is something wrong. Nothing is wrong. Here, nowhere. Behind the screen. And then the truth reveals by itself.
Yeah, something like to ask the question.
It's so simple.
Would it be like maybe there is a possibility that somehow I believe that there is something wrong with me, but that's not the case. Just to be curious and ask that question. Would that be possible, you know?
Yeah, or just be aware. Okay, so in my dream, I dream that I'm persona. I am this exact body in the dream. So there is dream, there is no body, but in the dream there is body, and my dream I identify with the body, and I have such and such ideas, contractions, traumas,
All kinds of experiences.
and I feel that there is something wrong in me. importance is to unleash yourself. Nothing wrong with it. Feel it. Nothing wrong.
Never been anything.
Yeah.
Never ever. Never ever.
There are no wrong emotions, only Kundalini energy. And from this perspective that I'm personal, there is something wrong in me, and then we transform that this Kundalini energy, this is feeling of wrongness, feeling of guilt, this Kundalini is not feeling of nothing. Anything, yeah.
There is only one energy.
And this is beautiful exercise. Check finger touching the face. Yeah, play with me. Let your finger touch your face. And now notice there is a finger touching face. Our finger is touching you. Notice the difference. But this is just mambo jumbo. The main thing is this feeling there is something wrong in me.
To question that feeling.
It's not true.
To question it. Constantly question that. All the time. How beautiful is this?
And of course, because we can have all human experiences, but to know that there is nothing wrong, there's something wrong in me, okay, but it's not true.
So here we are straight. I'm navigating.
And the beauty is coming after that. So realizing that all this is, let's say, happening in your dream, you're present for this. You are aware, your awareness itself. And then we discover this transcendental power.
Here
we can find how extremely creative we are.
Yeah, we are the creation itself.
It's open space of non-duality, infinite potential. More creative than thoughts can be. Thoughts are,
Thoughts are thoughts.
But creativity, inspiration, thoughts cannot have their own power.
And then thoughts and mind, this energy also relaxes within that. It recognizes it's home. Like it recognizes that it belongs here already. Relaxes. And this doesn't mean that we become dull or I don't know, numb or whatever. No. Might start doing its perfect job to becomes very like not becomes, but yeah, it is helping. It is sharp. It is supportive. But how Lubo is saying, who is the boss? Is it the mind?
Who's the boss?
Who is the mind serving? Yeah.
What knows thoughts?
Here we are straight to Albion Toulouse.
Yeah, again, let's start from the beginning. I should become enlightened, to awaken, and then I will be free from all my ideas.
And then I will be free. Not from my ideas. I will be free then.
And now, notice. First idea that there is something wrong in you. This is feeling. This is not in thoughts. Okay, there is nothing wrong in me, so I can do this, I can do that. No, these are thoughts. Wrongness is, you can feel it, or liberation, you can feel it. You cannot feel liberation in thoughts. Yeah, thoughts. They are not wrong, not right, just thoughts. But feeling here. Something wrong, something that's nonsense. Also, this nonsense that desires are causing suffering is absolute nonsense. This is your dream. You can shift your dream.
Exactly like we experienced that during the night.
Your desires.
It's the same.
Yeah. Lucid dreams. What is wrong to use your power and to
create a beauty, abundance, joy, peace, love. Although love is not a creation, but
it absolutely doesn't matter. Notice, you can use your transcendental power and to create and to play with your creativity, just
to create a beautiful life for you and for all for everyone around you.
Yeah, passion.
We can do that. We are all magicians.
Yeah.
Gods.
And to say, no, this is forbidden. What? Pourquoi?
Pourquoi? Exactly.
To be powerless is not forbidden. To be powerful is forbidden. It's absolutely nonsense.
There, Albion. Yeah, exactly. To be powerless, to suffer is okay, is appropriate. Oh, how appropriate it is. Because everyone is suffering. But to be powerful, joyful, full of enthusiasm, creativity, inspiration, that's not okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, I found, guys, in me that when I realized that, I feel a lot of resistance felt because this again I should meet all my ideas and beliefs because it's so beautiful to stay with the old ideas and beliefs.
Very comfy. It's like soothing. There is something like habitual.
Yeah.
And the habit is comfortable.
That to live in misery is spiritual, is
okay.
for enlightened one or awakened one. To live in misery, this is required. And when I saw that this is not true, it's So all this misery around me is my creation. I should meet all these ideas that are manifesting that.
Yeah, we can easily check when we look around us. What is our creation? This is our creation, all of it. Is there beauty, abundance, joy, ease, lightness, effortlessness, or there is like a struggle, striving? Yeah, I want to share that I had an experience, because that was also here, that having desires is wrong. Like maybe it comes not to spirituality even, because I don't have a very long spiritual background, like years and years. So no one told me within the spirituality that it's wrong to have desires. I guess this is coming from early childhood, when we somehow receive the message that it's not okay to ask more, like to ask or to desire, to long.
Yeah.
So I had that experience recently. Yeah, that I had a vision, very vivid vision, with Ramana. Yeah, like the image of Ramana appeared. I think we were breathing, or there was something like a huge expansion of consciousness, probably. So an image of Ramana appeared, and I asked something. Is it something like, is it okay, or it's okay to ask, to want things or something like that? Not things, but to have desires. And the answer came, of course it is okay. How come to be any other way? And then I asked, but you didn't ask. and the answer came, well, that was my will. That was my will. And yours is your will. I mean,
your will matter.
Yeah, that was my will. That was the answer.
Yeah. You can live in cave like Ramana.
Of course, yeah.
Or like Osho with infinite numbers of Rolls Royce in the United States. It doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter. You can play here. This is playground. You can create. Wow.
Miracles. Miracles. Exactly.
That's why many or some of non-dual teachers, they are pointing to connect with shadows, with hidden erotic desires, with sexuality, because there is a passion. And contraction is coming from contracted, everything that is contracted in you. So just look, nothing wrong in you. Wow. Let's create that.
I want to share also something about the creation and about what is around, what are we noticing around us. And because someone recently asked me how the moving from Bulgaria to France happened, and I guess this is part of the realizing that there is, like, I can create something else. I'm not saying it's very different. It is different, and there was this realization that I want to be surrounded by beauty, ease, and sense of more freedom. Because in this country, I don't know, maybe this is my perception only, but there is a sense of freedom that you can feel it viscerally. You feel the freedom, you feel it. You feel everywhere an expression of freedom, beauty, ease. What else?
Why in France?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the beauty.
beauty, yeah, beauty,
I can
freedom.
feel the erotism of beauty. Everything is beautiful from in the erotic way from here.
Just because for the sake of beauty, for no other reason. Whether the place where I grew up, it's like, I'm not saying that beauty was forbidden or was not there, but there is no reason for something to be beautiful. I mean, art, things like that, playing music. We have a sentence in Bulgaria, I don't know if it is in Bulgaria, that a musician doesn't feed its family or something like that. So, yeah, what kind of art, creation, yeah, you should go there and survive. That's your task, to survive.
To live in misery and survive. Oh.
Doesn't make any sense now. So again, an invitation to look around and see your creation right now in this very moment. Not to blame yourself, to judge yourself, to be ashamed, to feel ashamed. No, just with curiosity. What am I creating here right now? Or do I want to create something else?
Yeah,
What's in the way?
But in this beautiful way, notice the freedom, but there is nothing wrong. We just didn't know. Our parents, grandparents that are living in suffering.
In this paradigm, in this
surviving world, they just didn't know.
no one's fault.
They
No
don't
one's
know.
fault.
There is nothing wrong in them.
Nowhere.
And nothing wrong in us. This is important. This is the shift. Nothing wrong. And you can start from this very moment. There is no time. Right now. Only now.
I'm just looking at the time.
The invitation is live. Okay, every day. Live every day as a new life.
It's a new life, yeah.
And then you can see the infinite possibilities of this day. And the beauty, and the juiciness, and inspiration.
The freshness of it.
This is not one day from the many. No, this is
another life. The unpredictability of that.
life.
Right now, another life.
Yeah. Life called Friday, let's say. One life, and then disappear. I feel the juiciness of that passion.
What can I do today? What do I want to do? What do I want to create today? Ooh, nice.
And if you feel something like a closet, so let's say contraction, bad feeling, notice that behind this is suppressed desire. What I want.
What do I really want?
Yeah, and then you feel how energy is changing. So like today is I will stay in bed and I will watch movies and then what desires look to, what I want really. And freshness is coming. Sobering from this mambo jumbo
Nonsense.
nonsense.
Yeah, I guess that's okay, guys.
Guys.
So again, thank you so much for everything, for every word, for every insight, for sharing your experience. Reach out if you have a curiosity and if you are resonating, and we can have a look together, either with me on Lubo, or yeah, there are possibilities to join us in person, which I highly, highly, highly recommend. I cannot emphasize more on that. I mean, online is great, but when we are in person, it's something magical. is only one possibility left. May is fully booked to come and live with us. I mean, in south of France, in Sète. And July is fully booked. And yeah, there is something cooking for October. Stay tuned, so to speak. We are gonna announce it really soon. And yeah, wishing you a beautiful life,
Yeah.
free life, joyful life, full of ease.
Yeah, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Or join the members area also.
Join members
There is a
area.
possibility. We are hosting or holding meetings almost every Thursday. There is sometimes
Every Thursday.
Yeah, every Thursday there is space.
We are.
It's a very
It's absolutely free for members.
yeah. If you become a member, you have access to all those meetings. Oh, I'm sorry, left. Oh, good to see that. So yeah. Love you guys.
Much love.
See you soon.